My name is Gilberto Barrios and I attend UC Santa Cruz. My major is electrical engineering and I'm a fifth year. I grew up in Garden Grove, California, Southern California. Growing up, I had my mom always there. She would always try to encourage me to go to school and do well, but never really listened to her. And my dad was never really there for some reasons. But basically, I had older cousins, and they were involved with, I guess you can say, gangs around the community, and I kind of looked up to them a bit. And I also had friends, acquaintances that I hung around with that didn't necessarily do the right thing all the time, so I affiliated myself with them. From there, I got into a lot of trouble, but even though all this was happening, like, I was always interested in technology and computers and how they operate and how they worked. So fast forwarding to high school, I got into a lot of trouble and eventually got kicked out my sophomore year and did continuation school for 3.5 years. And then I also got in trouble with the law for a bit. I was on probation for about 3 years, I think, 3.5 years. After graduating and realizing that, after working for 2.5 years and realized that that wasn't cut for that kind of life, I knew I was more than that. I decided to go back and study computers and engineering. So that's what I decided to go back. So I went to community college and then transferred over to UC Santa Cruz, and now I'm going to graduate in next June. Well, this June coming up. I applied, I went, and I got in, and that's where I met Kathy and Susie. So I called them my MESA moms. They were great. They helped me, and MESA funded me to go to attend conferences. I went to the HENAC and SHIP conference. It was a lot of fun. I got to travel, got to experience a different type of crowd that I was never exposed to, and it helped me develop into the student that I am today. And like I said, the emotional support that Kathy and Susie and the master programs provided for me back at home helped me continue and stay in school. And they helped me with tutoring. They provided me a center. Lydia, the director, she's great. If I have a problem, I go talk to her and she helps me out. So I honestly think that if it wasn't for MESA, I probably wouldn't be here right now. So like I said, one thing was me, getting in trouble when I was younger. I was a teen parent. I had a daughter, and when I was still a teenager, so going to school and taking care of a child and working, and then all at the same time was really difficult. So that was a really big challenge. But with the challenge, it could be overcome. So it's just a matter of time management and whatnot. And probably the biggest challenge for me was convincing myself to thinking that I can actually do this, or convincing myself that I can actually do this, and I don't have to be afraid of success or failing, actually, because that's what I was really afraid of. I eventually want to work in some sort of embedded systems or integrated systems, and my ultimate goal is to work at NASA, or JPL more specifically. And I want to work on either satellite or rovers that hopefully one day will discover extraterrestrial life. I'm happy I'm actually one of those few new engineers that are the new face of STEM, I guess you can say. Even though I'm still struggling with believing in myself and thinking that I can still do this, I feel like I'm ready for this, and I feel like I will be able to contribute a lot to society, and I will definitely also be able to get back to MESA once I get a job. So MESA means a lot to me. To me, MESA is an emotional support, academic support. Without them, without the program, like I said, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. I just want to thank MESA, the whole organization, for actually being there and helping out the students like me. I know there's a lot more students out there, and programs like this really do make a difference. And I want to thank just the whole organization as a whole. So.